Do you use Claude Code in your day-to-day? Do you use .NET? Do you use .NET user secrets? If you answered yes to those three questions, there's something you need to do right away. And I will first show what you need to do so you quickly do it, and then I will explain why. And I will show the example of why this is so important. So first thing that you need to do, go to your settings.json from your Claude, either inside of your project or go directly to your user.claude folder, and there you will find a settings.json as well. There you need to put these lines. So you need to deny the permissions so Claude doesn't go and execute the .NET user secrets for you. Why? Because this way, Claude can not only set the secrets, but it can also read the secrets. Once Claude reads the secrets, that's the problem. This was the TLDR. If you only are interested on that, just go and do it. Now I will explain why. So what can happen if I don't have that guardrail in place? It might happen by accident. It might happen because I'm distracted and I don't think about the thing that I'm trying to do, or because Claude is trying to be proactive and just does the wrong thing. But let's see one way that this can happen. Let's say that I'm inside of this project, okay? Currently, if I go here and I run .NET user secrets list, I don't see anything. There's no secrets for this application. But now let's say that I start a Claude session and I start working on this. And one thing that I will ask Claude is, I'm going to integrate with an external API. I need a .NET user secret to store the API key for that client. Can you create one for me? You can use a random value for testing at the moment. So, okay, Claude is asking for permission to run the .NET user secrets, and in my innocence, I might accept and say, okay, do it every single time. No worries, okay? I'm just setting a secret. This is just the information for testing. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I keep going with my life. Now I have a .NET user secret that has been set. So if I quit this execution and I run the same command from before, now you can see that I have the external API key with that value that was generated by Claude. But now notice what can happen. I will start a new Claude session. And now let's say that I'm trying to address an issue. Okay, authentication is failing. I don't understand what is happening. And I might ask, can you show me my current API key for the API integration? And the same way that I'm asking this question, I'm prompting this, it might be Claude that takes the decision in a loop trying to find how to address a problem to execute the same command. And now notice what happened. My API key goes directly into the context window. That means that it has been exposed. That means that I need to rotate those keys. Potentially, I could do this with, for example, a real environment, okay? That can happen. Sometimes we are testing something against a staging environment or a sandbox environment, or it might even be against a production environment, okay? That happens, okay? It's not only by accident, to be honest. So this can happen. And how is that possible that we got to this point? It's possible because at a given moment, in my all innocence, I said, okay, let's allow the .NET user secrets, okay, to create that secret. Or possibly you could even have something like this. You allow every single thing regarding .NET. So now that leads to that problem. Now it can execute that, it can read that, and it can read the list. The list will return the actual value. So you need to protect yourself by denying access not only to app settings or environment files. It's also important that you deny your .NET user secrets execution. And the best way to do it is either on your settings.json, so you can share it with your team, or you can do something different. I will remove this one from here and I will open my global settings.json that is at my .claude directory at the user-wide level. And there I will put a permission with deny for .NET user secrets. This way, I know that even by accident, I can't use this command. Okay, there's no possibility of doing it. Even if I try to do it by prompting to set a value, it will not do it. Okay, we'll say no, can't be done, just do it other way. And I prefer that type of friction than the accident of accidentally exposing something that I don't want. So now, since I have that, when I clear the window and I ask exactly the same thing, I can't help to retrieve or display API keys, even your own. Okay, now I'm being blocked. But I just want to warn you something. It might suggest that you do the following: to run this as a bash directly here. So you could do that. You just use exclamation point and enter the .NET user secrets. And you might be tempted to do that because Claude sometimes tries to advise you to do such a thing. But keep in mind something. The output from those external calls goes directly into the context window, okay? So even this is dangerous. Do not use .NET user secrets in your conversations. Do it outside of the conversation. Open a new terminal, a new window, and do it there. Okay? This is just 2 minutes, okay? You go to your settings.json inside of your .cloud folder. It might be under your user or app local, depending if you are on Windows or Mac OS. You can find the information on the documentation as well, and put there this tiny little line, okay? Makes a difference. So now you know. I hope this was useful for you, and if you find this one interesting, I bet you like this one as well, because it's the same topic. It's another thing that you need to do, but regarding files that can contain secrets. And I will see you there.